Guys, don't forget, Lindsay's got a court case tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning with Tem. So do you think, will she find out tomorrow if she's got the thingy bob? What the verdict is? Because it would be. Is it leggy? No, it's not. Would she get a verdict tomorrow, guys? Thank you, Stace. Love my announcements, don't you? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So, let me see. Yeah, I saw that message, by the way. Yeah, you know, some people that said, oh, I don't want a platform, I don't want the views. Of course you do, love. Of course you do. Of course you do. You know what I mean? Of course. I just want to come and chat with my viewers. No, you want a platform. It depends on how. It's civil. Right, let's see what other videos I've got here. Let's come through. Because I'm bored. I have been on here all day, though. Most of the day. Right, we've seen about the Corey one. What's this one? Delusive changed. She's always been this way. Should we watch it? Do you want to hear something from 2023? Oh, it's not that long. 2 years ago. Do you want to hear? Oh, this is probably something I've shagged my dog or something. Let's play it.
Infuriated in some ways that if they'd come forward when this guy was alive,
this is about Jimmy Savile. Oh,
just because they decided to come forward when he died, or maybe perhaps.
Let's play it from the start. I'll expose myself every day. It's no secret. There we go now. Here we go. Oh, this might anger you all. We'll have all the triggers. Trigger warning, guys. This is going to trigger you all. Right, start from the beginning.
I'm not victim blaming, but I'm just so infuriated in some ways that if they'd come forward when this guy was alive, then they would have saved other people from going through that. Not number one.
What's this music in the background?
Justice. He has not got justice because they decided to come forward when he died for maybe perhaps compensation. I mean, do you really think she would allow herself being abused? Do you know what I mean? Look at her, you know what I mean?
What? Wait a minute, let me rewind. Oh, what's that one?
I mean, do you really think she would allow herself being abused? Do you know what I mean? Look at her, you know what I mean?
Everyone needs to stop.
So they can say what they want.
Okay.
I'm sick of fucking hearing about racism, right? Sick of hearing it. You want to talk about it, you want to educate people, brilliant. Don't bring my name into it because it's fucking boring.
Oh, and now they
Trigger warning!
Females, well, let me know when you're on Clubhouse, darling, and your mum, and then I'll put you all over the internet as well.
I'm sick and tired of hearing you've affected my mental health. You've affected me in this way, you've affected me in that way. That's boring.
Police officer, can I just say to you, I think you're bent. Yeah, I want to say that to you, because you are bent, yeah?
The Jewish religion wouldn't give a fuck.
I think I've calmed down. Oh, they've even got years on it. Oh, no, it's the same one. I think I've calmed down. I'm terrible when I go out, though.
So stop using the vulnerable word, Tim, because it's getting really boring.
I mean, I can only ask you to. I can only ask to get to your better judgment and ask you to do that. If you decide not to, that's entirely to you. But
that's the police.
Please just remember that each one of these calls.
Yeah, but that's nothing to do with me, though. They're calling you. I'm not calling you.
But they're calling you because of what? Because of what's happening on TikTok.
I think you're fucking a liar. In fact, you're probably the abusive one. You probably abused him. Because someone has said to me that they're in a DV relationship, I'm meant to believe that. No. Do you have evidence of your DV relationship? No. Are you a little bit fat? Am I a little bit fat? I am not fat. I have fat. Pies. Have you eaten too many pork pies? I spoke to this woman once. I said to her, go back to your own country.
Don't be disrespectful for the community that I work with, all right? That word has not been used.
Spastic society. That's what they used to call it.
What did you just say?
The spastic society. Hello, Mary.
But that's a fact. That's what they used to call it. That is a fact. Oh, shit. If I get Banana Girls, I'm going to be on my other account. Shit. That's a fact. So you've got someone saying, what did you call it? What did you call it? Well, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to read it out? Do you want me to spell it out? That is what they called it. You know.
What did he just say?
This spastic society.
Oh, no.
Why do you talk like that, Mary? What's happened?
I'm not victim blaming, but I'm just so infuriated in some way.
Yeah, there's nothing there once again. Let me go through them all. Let's play it again. I'll go through them. These are all the videos people have got. I'm going to go to the police. Where they've been edited and cut. You know what I mean? Where's the whole conversation? The one about Jimmy Savile. Where have I said he was innocent? Because that's what everyone's running with. I've said he was innocent. No, we had a discussion, debate, whatever you want to call it, about Jimmy Savile. And I made it just and I said, why didn't they go to about report him when he was alive? Why wait until he died? And then I had other people discuss, saying, well, you know, not all women go to the police and report it. And I was like, that's true. It was just a discussion. Do you know what I mean? And it's also, when you have a discussion, it's trying to change other people's opinions or the way they think. And, you know, have I changed my opinion on that from that discussion? Yes. But where have I said that he was innocent? Because that's what everyone keeps running with. So, yeah, I have changed that's 2023, 2 years ago, right? So, of course, I've changed my opinions from then to now, because you've got to remember, this is, like, I've been on 2 years, I think, TikTok. So, I don't know much about kind of this kind of topic, right? So, I don't know how a woman would feel, right? But now, 2025, I do understand there are women, and you'll hear me say this over and over again, now say to people, well, there's reasons why a woman wouldn't report it. Do you know what I mean? Or, you know, because there were women involved with Jimmy Savile as well, weren't they? They weren't just, you know, I'm pretty sure they were. So that's what I was talking about, not the children, but they were the adults. But now you understand it from a discussion. Why can't we have a discussion on here and ask questions? You know, or say, but why this? Why that? Why can't we do that? But, you know, like I said, that was 2 years ago. My views have now changed from the discussion we had on Jimmy Savile. But however, where have I said he was innocent? Do you know what I mean? Do you see how people manipulate and edit videos and all this kind of shit? That's why people say they've taken to the police, this and that to the police, right? Yeah, but there's nothing there. It's an opinion. Do you know what I mean? Or a question, I should say. I'll play it again and I'll explain each one.
When this guy was alive, they would have saved.
Yeah, Angie, one sec. What does that comment say? Do you know it covered up and he had with his. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, right? Because I didn't know all the ins and outs, right, of it. But this is why you have debates, you hold discussions, even on some things that you might not be aware of. And, you know, obviously my opinions have changed from there, you know, because that was 2 years ago. So I understand it now. Do you know what I mean?
From going through that, number one, and number two, he would have got justice. He has not got justice because they decided to come forward when he died for perhaps compensation.
I mean, do you really think she would?
So it was a kind of a question, but now I know from having that discussion that my thoughts on that have changed.
Do you know what I mean? Look at her. You know what I mean?
Everyone.
What was that? I don't know what that was about. See, when you take only a 3-second conversation, there's nothing there. But where's the whole conversation? Like, you know, with Candyman, and I don't agree with what Corey did by posting all of that, because you only hear one side. Where you've got to have the whole thread. When you go to court, you have the whole thread. You have it all. Without the whole thread, you haven't got a story. You haven't got what's happened. Do you know what I mean? So where's the context? Yeah, where's the context behind it? You know? So this is what I'm saying. They've cut it out. This would be dismissed in court because there's no substance to it.
Need to stop.
They can say what they want.
Okay.
I'm sick of fucking hearing about racism, right? Sick of hearing it. You want to talk about it, you want to educate people, brilliant. Don't bring my name into it, because it's
Nothing wrong with that. I am sick of hearing it. Absolutely.
boring.
Oh, and now they're calling me a risk to females. Well, let me know when you're on Clappers, darling, and your mum, and then I'll put you all over the internet as well.
Being sarcastic? What? There's nothing here.
I'm sick and tired of hearing you've affected my mental health. You've affected me in this way. You've affected me in that way. That's boring.
See, the thing is, I have gone on about my mental health a lot more than I a lot more in the past than I do now. But this is my platform. I can do that, just like you can moan, whinge, whatever on your own platform, right? So, but however, excuse me, people come on here and say that I trigger them. But why are you watching me? This is my platform. You can leave. Yeah, I don't go in boxes to discuss my mental health. That's what other people do. They jump in boxes. My this. You triggered me here, you triggered me there. But yet, you're still on TikTok watching. Make it make sense.
Affecting my mental health.
I love these. Send me more of these videos, guys, because I can discuss them all. Send them all. Because I haven't actually seen them all, to be honest. I haven't. And I would love people to send them so I can actually talk on each one.
I mean, that way. It's boring.
Police officer, can I just say to you, I think you're bent. Yeah, I want to say that to you, because you are bent.
I did say that to him. I was in central London. I'm a danger when I go out.
The Jewish religion wouldn't give a fuck.
See, the Jewish religion, what's that? Where's the context behind that? Where is the context behind it? No, there isn't. You've got to have the whole conversation, because what did I mean by that? You get what I'm saying?
So stop using the vulnerable
Wait a
word.
minute. What's that about her dress? Shit, wait a minute.
Say that to you, because you are bent, yeah?
The Jewish religion
I want to see where these
wouldn't
messages
give a
are.
fuck.
Right. He's on the internet. Who? There's another one. Where's the context behind it? Who? So can you see the messages I've put? He's on the internet. His address is on the internet, not doxing. Yep. Where's the context? You know, there's other people would have replied. I've gone yep. I've gone yes. Where's the video? Do you get what I'm saying? Oh, I've got Tam's address too. So does a lot of people. And have I doxed it? No. It's crazy. The music.
So stop using the vulnerable word, Tim. Because it's getting really boring.
I mean, I can only ask you to. I can only ask to get your better judgment and ask you to do that. If you decide
That police was stupid. Doesn't have a
Nothing to
clue.
do with me, though. They're calling you. I'm not calling you.
But they're calling you because of what? Because of what's happening on TikTok.
And I think you're a fucking liar. In fact, you're probably the abusive one. You probably abused him.
So there's another one. Where's the context? There was I remember that one though. There was someone in the message because I was talking about what had gone through me on DV, and she thought it was funny. She was laughing, saying you haven't gone through it. So I turned around and said, well, maybe you haven't gone through it. So I've just gone back at her. Do you get what I'm saying? Where's the comment? Where's the beginning?
Someone has said to me that they're in a DV relationship. I'm meant to believe that. No. Do you have evidence of your DV relationship?
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, but that's all about the comment. She said I wasn't in it. Well, she's like, provide evidence. You provide evidence.
Am I a little bit fat? I am not fat. I have fat. Nice.
Yeah, where's the context? Once again, obviously we see we're having an argument. She's probably, I think she called me an alcoholic or something like that. I said, well, you're fat. You know what I mean? Where's the conversation?
Have you eaten too many pork pies? I spoke to this woman once. I said to her, go back to your own country.
I didn't say that. That was just an act.
Disrespectful.
Oh, yeah, that was a Polish woman. Yeah, yes. I'm not even from this country myself, but she was telling me to leave. I said, you leave.
Community that I work with. All right? That word has not been used.
Specialist society. That's what they used to call it.
What did you just say?
You know what she just said? Like, she was horrified that I just said an organisation that did exist. She was horrified because I said the word. And I'm like, well, go on the internet, love. And I'm sure if you were to explain something to the police or to explain something, you'd say the whole word. She was horrified.
Mary. Why do you talk like that, Mary? What's happened?
I'm not victim blaming, but I'm just so
There you go, that was it. I love these videos though. Can we send me some more of me?
infuriated in some ways that if
Once
they're
it
not
stop
alive, they would have saved other people from going through that. Not number one. And number two, we would have got justice.
Send me all my videos, guys, because I'd like to see them. And we can play them. Yes. Listen, I expose myself every day on it. Well, if that's the word you want to use, expose. But on the internet, every single day. It's not secret. It's not an exposure. You can't expose what's already out there. Of course you won't play. I just played a video, love. Someone just put, of course you won't play it. I have just played a video of me, and I didn't even play the whole thing. I just played it for you. Now, I don't have them all, but if you want to send me them, I'll play them. I'm asking you to send me them. If I don't play them, then ask me why I don't play them. Yeah? But if you want to tag me in one, I'll play it. I played it twice. Yes. So, send me them. Now, send me them on this account. And I won't even play it beforehand. I'll straight away play it and that's it. Right, we got any more of me? Oh, no, we haven't. I've got one that's got from Karma. I mentioned you in a comment, but that one's removed. It's been removed. Get a deep dive, Angie. I want a deep dive. I want to do it on myself. That would be cool. They're showing you go back at them. They're showing you go back at them, but not them going at you first. Exactly. Make you look bad, but we saw it. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Where's the whole conversation? You got to remember, this is over 5 years. I've been on here for a long time, you know. I mean, someone that's only been on here 6 months isn't going to have a lot of videos of them. Hey, Zayana, you all right? So yeah, there you go. So let me see if there's any more. There's no, I've just got one more of Corey and Sam Walker, but no more. Guys, if you've got any more, can you send them on here to this account? I remember when you had long hair. Hi, Zayana.
Hi, Ange.
Ah, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I tried calling you the other day, but you know what? On the Discord, it doesn't ring.
Do you know what it is, Ange? I think you need to accept the friend request. If you're not friends, I don't think it lets you phone each other because it won't let me phone you either.
Oh, right. Oh, that's good. How are you feeling? You good?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, we've missed you around here.
I know, I missed you too, Ange.
Where have you been?
I've just been chilling. Needed some time out.
Oh, I send you the train, Ange. Oh, the train one. Have you sent it to me on this one, this account? Or was it on what? Can you send it on this account? Because I can't, my WhatsApp's on this phone. That's the thingy, Bob. Yeah, so yeah, we haven't been up to anything then.
No.
Oh. Well, welcome back on here. You sent it on here. Welcome back. Did you? Am I even following you? I should be. One second, let me just check. I'm following you. Why have I not come in? Why is it not? Oh, I'm on the wrong account.
On here.
That's why. Sorry, guys. Give me a sec. Let me go into my account. Oh, yeah. I forgot. People might be sending them on here. This account. We're doing videos of me today, tonight.
I've seen there's quite a few there, weren't there? Of 2-second clips.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Where's the rest?
Someone made, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, one sec. I'm just
Over at the Crypt card.
Just getting to my other account. Oh dear. Right, here we go. The train one. This one's the train one. I've got 20. What's this video that someone's sending me? Oh, that one. What's this one of Corey and Luke? Luke jumps in Corey's with questions of Dreadwings. Oh, sorry, Deadwings.
If I'm getting messages, but can I just
It's the
ask?
call recording, apparently.
Can I just ask, why would you record Zach and then post it? Why would you be asking to get Zach's personal information? Why would you be asking your friends to get information on Zach's boyfriend? Why would you be putting up Zach's boyfriend's profile into the group that they had?
Because you
Why
wanted
would you do that,
leverage.
Corey?
You wanted leverage.
But Corey, why did he record Zach and send it round? I don't get it.
You wanted leverage. You could ask the same about Levi. Why did Levi record mine?
But he's just proven what he is. He's a rat. He's just proven it. He was recording Zach. Corey, I can send it over to you, right? He and his friend found Zach's boyfriend and was posting his Facebook and his Instagram in that Instagram message or group, whatever it was. Why would you do that? Like, why are you trying to find out all personal information on Zach the Brat? Why? I don't get it. And then you're accusing Joey of being you're accusing Joey of being evil avocado, but yet you were digging into Zach.
Exactly, Luke.
That doesn't make sense, Corey.
Right, everyone, I'm going to jump off now.
Why didn't Pearl get loads of shit about Zach's boyfriend, Corey?
I love the way she deflected it straight to us.
Make sure to follow me if you're not already.
She says she'd never associate with any of us. We'd never associate with any of you. Are you mad?
Exactly.
Can't keep Cockapoo's name out of her mouth.
We'll need his subscription, loves.
Telling you Deadwings is toxic. Yeah, we know. Right, I'm going. Good luck. Hello.
Don't shout because you're in my ear.
Why did Deadwings record a sex call? Are they not friends? Because you know what I mean. Are they not friends? No.
I don't know.
That's been happened since she's been gone, Sayana.
Angela, I've been watching you.
But have you seen? Oh, have you? Have you you found out? You know about Sam?
Yeah. I felt like his stalker. I just sat there silent. If I put a comment, people know I'm there. But if I just slip in and watch, I can sit there laughing with everyone else.
What's this? This is Tam, a video of Tam. She's got a court case with Lynn's tomorrow. So I don't know if this is the one before. Because she did put out a video a week ago, didn't she? But we'll play it.
But yesterday I was howling at you going into World War III stuff. Oh my God, you was hilarious. I couldn't stop.
About Corey playing a voice note that I'd sent to someone else. Yes, it is my voice. And no, I didn't give Cam's address out. I've sent the other messages that were voice notes that were forwarded to the person that came and warned me about it. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it now. I didn't know there was a problem. I do not speak to Corey off of the app. It is not me sending them to him. And I have messaged the person that asked me the question to find out what the fuck they have done, because I don't have any problems with Cameron. We've had our issues in the past. I had no idea that these were going to get sent to Corey. I didn't ask what it was for. It was from somebody that already knows Cameron and only asked me what area they lived. And then I've sent other voice notes in case Cameron gets worried that I've said anything. I haven't. But before anyone starts attacking me, I'd be very careful about the next move that you make, because I'm not involved in any of this stuff. I don't know who's talking to who. I don't care who's talking to who. And I've got my own issues going on at home. So I hope this reaches you, Cam. I'm really sorry. I told them that you live in Cheshire, or that you had lived in Cheshire, and it was from another person that is already known to you. So it's not like it's a person that I expected to be an enemy. So anyway, I will give Cam the information. I'm not going to out who it was because they're my friend, and whatever the problem they've got with them is not my issue, it's their issue. So leave me out of it, please. And Corey, I don't really appreciate you playing voice notes that weren't sent to you with my voice. You didn't ask me if you could use those, and that is a criminal offence last time I checked. So if you wouldn't mind not playing my voice notes without my permission, that'd be great. And next time you decide to use me to perpetrate against somebody that's from the hunting community, maybe you should come and ask me whether I want to be involved or not, because I've already been through enough. I don't need any more shit. I feel really bad now, like I should have checked. I should have known better to check, and I am deeply sorry. But like I said, I don't want to make this about me and you. So, you know, there's no problem where I'm concerned. Just leave me out of this shit, whatever it is. I apologise. I should have checked first as to why they was asking what area you're from, but it's not like it ain't already out there anyway, which is what I said to the person, because I thought the next question was going to be, where does he live? What's the address? Like, I do know where Cameron lives, obviously, because I've been there. And no, I'm not giving it out to anyone. Oh, I'm just so fucking annoyed when people do this as well. It's so annoying. Like, If you're going to ask me for information, ask me if I want to be involved next time. Because I don't want to be involved. I don't care about your issues. I actually like watching Corey now as well, which is really disappointing, to be honest with you. Like, you're sitting there talking about Cameron and vulnerable women that he's upset or hurt, but you are looking at a vulnerable woman who's under the Mental Health Act, who's protected under mental health. Like, I have an advocate. That's how protected I am. So you didn't ask me, a vulnerable woman, if you could use those. You didn't ask me that. I'm actually annoyed. Don't do that shit. Why are you getting sent? If you're getting sent information about other people, you should keep those people secret. Those people, the people that feed you, yeah? Not once have I ever done someone over like that. Like, you've been sent voice notes from me directly to somebody else, and you've outed it. It's not okay. Don't do that shit. So, I've just been made aware about Corey playing...
That's that one. What else we got here?
I had to say what I want to say.
Yeah.
You're going on about lips when her lips are like that.
Oh, this is the train, look.
Come pick up my phone, it's on the railway. My phone is phone. Guys, guys, if you can hear me, yeah?
If you don't know, I dropped my phone over the railway.
My phone has been dropped on the railway. I'm going to come and collect you. I'll come and collect you. I might die in the meantime. I'm going to try and get my phone from the railway. Shut the fuck up, yeah? My phone? Guys, my phone has been dropped on the railway. As you can hear me, I was on the phone talking. I'm going to come and get you. What the fuck is the train coming by? What the fuck? Don't go on my phone! It's an expensive phone!
What was that noise? No, I don't like this. I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to sleep, man. I'm not going to sleep. No. So where are you hearing that? What the fuck? Where did you come from?
I answer my phone like, what's happening? You trying to get bugs in? 5 minutes.
What is Oh my god. Oh, here's MT. Hi, MT. Oh, where's he gone? I think it's not loading, I don't think. MT, you might have to, it's not loading. Let me drop him and, oh, he's gone. Yeah. Oh, here he is. Oh, no, he's not. MT, did you want the box? I know, I was like, what's that noise? I thought I heard something, and then bloody, because you can put people in the boxes, can't you? I don't know why it's not letting MT in. Oh, I don't know what's going on. We have got, who's in the box? Hello?
He invited him to see if it worked.
Yeah, I did. It's not working.
Oh, it's a fake one, right there.
Oh, is it a fake MT? What a message of, I'm boiling, man.
It's got 24. Yeah? Well, you don't know nowadays, do you? It's don't have all the same details.
Let's see what other messages I've got. Send me the videos, guys. Send me the videos. I've not seen this about Sam Walker and Dave, actually. Shall I play that one? Sam Walker opens up on how he wanted to end it all, but realised he needs to be there for his children.
Me, yes. Is it a good feeling? No. Do I want to be that way again? No. The thing is, we've been given another chance in life. So what we do now, we improve in what we was, and we look forward to the future and the great things that are going to happen. You know, and that's the way you got to look at life. Life's not been rehearsed. We never know what's going to happen in life, but it's what you make it and what you want to become.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, in due time to come, you're going to have you're going to think about things. You're gonna, as everybody knows you always have a straight line where you want to be and want to go. And I'm sure that's going to come back to you, and you're going to say, right, I want to achieve this. I want to be here, and I'm going to do it, because that's how you've been. You know, and so I'm sure that's all going to come back to you when your health gets better and when you improve.
Well, the thing with me, lads, is I'm already, I know exactly what I need to do, but in my mind, there's nothing I need to think about with moving forward. That's not me being arrogant or having an ego. What I mean by it is that with my son, like about 2 weeks ago, it was, just before I'd spoke to my mum for the first time in 2 years, I had like 70 tablets. I'm literally going to end it, lad. I was in the hospital, and I've been in the hospital now for 6
I thought it because it's a bit of a trigger in it.
I'd never spoke to her about anything about that or anything. She just rang me. It was like so.
Is he slightly slurring his words, or is that my hearing?
I think he's got a bit of a speech impediment going on.
I powered told us a ringing.
Nothing to learn to talk.
Weird. So fucking weird. And then after that, it's like my son. I spoke to my son, and then I realised, I thought, my life over the sense of being a person, in the sense of like the way I used to be, and so I was attacked by the police. And then I thought, well, my life's got to be there for my children and my unborn babies.
That's
right. And that's when I realised, and I thought, and the 70 tablets I had, straight away
I just thought it because I don't want to, because it's a bit of a trigger in it.
I can be in Africa doing what I used to love doing there with the TPR movement.
Yeah,
which is saving thousands of lives. That's what made me live, that's what made me survive.
Yeah.
And then I thought, and then obviously I had my business there as well. And I thought, why can't I do that? And that's just made me click and thought, I can.
You can have
everything. That's twitch in life, lad, and I thought, I just need to get better again.
That's the thing with you, Sam, right? All them things that you've just said, but now you've got a second go at life. You can have them beautiful twins, you can have your beautiful boy, you can have your gold mine, you can do everything the way you want to do it. You just got to get better to do it.
Has he got brain damage?
Yeah, I think he's having to learn how to work it again.
I mean, to me, he looks amazing.
Yeah, I think he's done really,
His
really
speech is
well.
really good. A slight slur, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chance at life. So
and he remembers everything. You know what I mean?
No, he never remembered everything. I think he's had to relearn everything, if that makes sense.
Has he?
Yeah. Because he said on one video that he couldn't remember his mum's name, and then he couldn't remember his son's age, so he has had to learn.
Willed person and a fucking warrior. Alright?
Life.
He's had to let it all come back.
But, you know, the dog, because he got upset, you know, and his children, that's the main thing. So he does remember that, you know what I mean? Because he got upset, you know. And he couldn't remember his own mother. Yeah, there's some things he's not going to probably remember, I suppose, isn't he? But, you know, as long as he remembers them,
Yeah, like
it doesn't matter.
it's just coming round and it remembering what you used to know.
Yeah. You don't know what country he's in. But you got to remember he's also been in a coma for a while. So he's going to be confused when he comes out. What's going on? What's happening? You know, where am I? You know, imagine you would, you know, being in a coma for so long. You got to wake up and he probably doesn't even remember what happened completely. You know what I mean? Just hope you don't have long. He's been recovering for 5 weeks before coming live. He's done well to get. Yeah. Is that what they said? You shouldn't have. Wow. That must be having a real bad effect on him, and it's being told that you know, you could have died in that. Isn't it really? But I think he's done amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think people should say he doesn't look well, you know, because that's not that. I think at the moment he needs positivity, you know. And I don't think if that was me, I'd want someone to say, "Oh, you look shit." Do you know what I mean? You don't look well. I don't think that's going to help him. I think he looks amazing considering he was in a coma, you know.
Yeah, right. Far he's coming 5 weeks.
What's that? Angie, what? You should have gone on with him. Went on. No, because the thing is, I didn't want to because he's got, you know, other people to go on with at the moment. You know what I mean? Like Dave Duran, and you know what I mean. If he wants to go on me, he can request me. You know what I mean? And him tell him but you know, he requested Corey, so he's still got good. He still knows who's who. Do you know what I mean? He knows what about the windows with Corey, what happened there, because he apologised, didn't he? So he does know a lot, you know, considering. You know, but he's not going to always remember. He's not going to say about names. He has been in a coma for I don't know how long, for a long time, isn't he? You're going to wake up and be confused. I think he needs positivity, to be fair. No, not people saying he looks this. I hope he doesn't get this. You know what I mean? Oh, he looks skinny, he looks this way, looks that way. I mean, he's something positive, you know, to help him get along and to say, you know, because I think he does look amazing.
To other people, Sam, that is not skinny. He's still got meat on him. Do you know what I mean?
Say again?
Look, people saying that he looks skinny. He's still got meat on him. He's not like.
Yeah, of course. Well, he's got to be skinny after being in a bloody coma. I think he's done amazing. I watched his live yesterday. He said he said it was said, yeah. But he needs to look forward to the future, innit? You know, and stop thinking about, you know, yes, he could have died, but you know, he needs to remember that he's got a second chance of life, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Looks good.
Yeah. What? He got food, did he? I think he's done amazing. I really do, considering everything he's gone through. He's yeah, and he's probably still in shock. Absolutely. You know? Yeah. He's definitely a fighter, isn't he? No, if he wants to request me, he request me. I'm not going to request him. Because he might want to just have a chill out with his chat, you know what I mean? He might not want to do battles and, you know what I mean? He might not want to talk to anyone like that. His brother took him out. That's good. Who's this in the box? EQ and Ivan. Oh, that's good. Hello? No, I'm not going to request him. If he wants to request me or anyone, he can do. Do you know what I mean? Not being horrible, but I'm just saying he might want to just chat with his chill out. You know what I mean? With his chat. You know, he might need just a rest, and you know, he needs a rest. I think.
I'll find you out to find as well.
Rose just seeing. Oh, that's good. Yeah, company, innit? Yeah. See number 7. How is he? Oh. Yeah, he maybe he's forgotten me. If he has a, you know, his memory in there, you know. What's he doing? Is he just talking to his chat guys? Huh?
Don't know. He might remember your name like Angie, but he might not remember how to find you like Delusive Angie anymore. Just request him.
Is he number one? Is he number 1 on popular?
Said language barrier bad.
Let me try and request him. Let me try and request him.
Ange.
If he doesn't accept, then he's probably busy with his chat.
Right. Go. I can't get out. It won't press. There you go.
Did you say number 1? Oh, wait a minute, I have to do it this way. Search. Oh no, he's got it off. He's got his invites off, guys. It says friends only. Wait a minute. I'm not even following him. Has he got another account? Oh, is he on a battle? Oh, he's on a battle. Oh. Is he battling Dave? He was struggling to read what the chat was saying, getting view. Oh. I'll wait for him. Let me go look on the other phone, shall I? So I know when he's finished his battle. If he's battling Dave, he'll be there forever. Yeah, but...
Propaganda.
Oh, I can't get him on save. There we go.
That lovely woman here, like, God bless her.
Oh, he's talking to that guy. What's his name?
60, not 50 odd, 60.
Can you tell him to request me? I forgot his name. I can't go into this account I'm on.
Man only looks...
What's that guy's name he's on with, that guy? Can you tell him to request me? That guy. Can you see him? Tell him to request me. DJ Steve-O,
I'm
yeah.
going to bring Karen G back into this situation, into this...
It's the art, Mum.
Yeah. Steve-O. He's struggling to read. That's why I said to tell Steve-O to request me. It's good. He's smiling and chatting, so that's nice, isn't it? I haven't been live with him, no. I just wanted him to chill out, innit? Let me try again. Let me know when this. Oh, let me go. I can't. I won't say. Let me just go onto my other account, yeah. And then I can see how long they've got with the battle. I'll go into that account. Queenie, if he doesn't want to accept, he doesn't have to accept. If he wants to chill. Help him relax and not depressed. Yeah, I think that I'd be the same, I think. What account am I on? I'll just go to my other account. other account. He likes talking to people. Yeah. He's very depressed. He said he likes to come here for... Yeah, he's going to feel that way, isn't it? Why can't I see him on here? It says he's got his requests off. What's that other guy's name? DJ Steve, I was saying. Can't find him. Yeah, I think he's discharged in a week, isn't he? I can't find DJ Steve. He will get there. Yeah, of course. He's going to be discharged in a week, isn't he? Which is quite... it's not a long time. Yeah. And you might need more surgery. Is he coming out now? He's free. Let's see. Hello, Sam.
Hello, Angie, how are you?
I'm good. You alright?
I'm alright, girl, yes. I'm just chilling, just waiting for my mates to come over for a few days, so I'm just waiting for it to come now.
Oh. Well, you still look very hot.
Say again?
You look very hot.
Oh, bloody hell, girl, and I need I can't even put my fingers on because I've got my new sunglasses. I'm in the hospital still. But I can't put these on because it's cutting the thing on my face, the cuts. It cuts it, unfortunately. I can't put them on, so I've got to just keep this on. And I don't look that nice at the moment, but I will do in a few weeks.
We'll do a battle. Well, you look hot to me.
Same.
You still look very hot to me.
Oh, thank you.
Do you remember we were going to go on a date?
Say again?
Do you remember we were going to go on a date? Date.
I can't even remember a lot of people's names at the moment. That's a problem I've got at the moment. I've got major issues, but all it is, I think it's just time. Because what happens is, it just takes a few months or whatever, and then just all a few weeks, and then you remember things again. So
you know what, Sam? Time is a healer, and time will heal. You always time will heal. That doesn't make sense, but you will heal in time. And I think you look amazing. Considering you look amazing, you really do.
Yeah, nice one. It to be honest, it's the first. I think it was the first 2 weeks because what happened is I was for the first 6 days I was unconscious.
Yeah.
And then my baby's mum, my girlfriend, who's got 2 kids soon, she stayed with me for the first 6 days until I woke up. But they were telling her not too sure when I come through or anything. And then I did, and I thought I was still in Africa. I genuinely thought I was still in Africa.
Yeah.
I was sat here in this hotel, and I thought I was in Africa, and then until yesterday when baby's mum said to me, Sam, you come back over to Spain 2 weeks ago. You've been in Spain for 2 weeks. Because I'd left Spain, went to Africa, and then that same day was when the police caught me, nearly killed me, and took me to the hospital. I say them police did. They didn't. It was a good police that did.
Yeah.
The small minority that tried to terrorize me, the police,
Yeah.
and these good police. are the ones that took me to the hospital.
Yeah.
And I was there for like 10 days and then
But that's
come over to
normal,
Spain.
though, Sam, to when you wake up from coma, to have that confusion, eh? You know, that's normal to feel that way, to feel a bit confused. You might feel that for a while, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, it's been like 40. I was live early on when everyone was watching. It was like 48 hours. Sorry, if I thought 3 days I was asleep in the hospital, and then but they took out some of the things today. Some of the
Oh right, yeah. Does it hurt to take them out?
Well,
Did it
these
hurt
ones
to take
didn't.
them out?
My face is quite numb, so it didn't hurt to take them out.
Yeah.
I got my ear cut so they could see where they were taking them out. It's been like over it's been 2 weeks now, so it's just a case of just got to keep going, lad, haven't you? That's the thing of life.
Absolutely, and you just got to look forward to the future, eh? And try and put the past. I know it's hard, but you know.
Well, the thing is, I'm not even angry with the police because the bottom line is they've done what they've done to me. But the bottom line is this: like, I was on my way to Africa. I was going back to Africa where my dog had been found, and then that's where the police got me before I even got anywhere near there. And then when I come back over to Spain, like, my baby's mum's like, Sam, look, you can't go back to Africa. But I'm like, well, you're having the babies in England. So, hold on one sec.
Right.
Sorry, 1 second.
That's all right. Take your time.
Yeah, so I said to her, well, because she doesn't want to have the babies here in where I am. So she said, we're having the baby. I said, well, when are you going to bring them over to me? She went, well, in 4 weeks after they've been born in England. So I thought, well, my only thing is then I can go to Africa, and then while she's giving birth to the baby, she'll be live to me. But I'll also be at the coffin of where my dog is.
Yeah.
My babies would never be born if it wasn't for my dog, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
If my dog was never alive or come into my life, I never would have met Holly or had them babies. So, and it's 2 girls, that's why one of my baby girls is going to be called after my dog. But died. So, I just feel like she's come into my life. It's not coming. Well, my dogs. I need to go back to Africa to be there with my dog.
Did they fly you over, Sam? Because it happened in Africa and they flew you to Spain?
Sorry?
You know, this is African police did this to you? African
police done this to me. This was only across the water, 25 minutes away. It wasn't right into the coast of Africa. It was literally just right across the water in Africa. As coming into Africa.
Yeah.
So then once I got my treatment and my 24-hour care, often because I was asleep for the first 6 days. Once I got my treatment, I got like the skulls on my head. After that is when they then tried to that is when in terms of the baby, well, I was allowed to go to Spain then because it was like, well, that's where he lives in Spain, so and that's where his baby's going to be born. Do you know what I mean? So this was in Spain. This was
we'll
in.
do one more then, Sam. So, and I'll let you rest afterwards.
Yeah. This was by Africa.
Oh, right.
Wait, let me find. I'm just gonna find someone. So this was in Africa when, afterwards,
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die. So just when I woke up, that's a doctor with a thing on my hand. On his hands. So basically, this is in Africa. At first, when I first landed, this is when I woke up.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. Wait 1 second. See, so you see there. So basically, so what happened? So when I was in Africa, for the first probably 10 days, 14 days before I was sent back over to Spain, I had to get, because I was dead for the first 7 days. My baby's mum had to come over. She was sat with me. Her baby was being minded by one of the people who worked there, and she was there thinking I was going to die. One second. Sorry, 1 second.
Well, it's all right, Sam.
Yeah, so what happened then? Obviously then she realised I was going to live. Then she had to go home to with a baby, and because she's got 2 babies inside her, then I'm there and I'm like, look, I don't want to be in Africa. I need to be back where I was found, where I'm from, where I live, which is where I am now. So they brought me over here after they got me alive. And then, I've just been fighting since. It's been over 28
But
years.
you look, honestly, and sound amazing considering you've been in a coma. And I guarantee you that you're not gonna. It's not gonna take long to get, better.
Well, my plan is, it sounds mad, but because the doctor, I was live early on, the doctor was saying, look, he said, you've got 20, he said, you need to be calm for a few months. You can't be doing anything for a few months, blah, blah, blah. But then the problem I've got, 1 second, sorry, 1 sec.
That's all right, Sam. It's okay. It's hard.
But the problem I've got is with my dog. She died.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I can't remember all the charges I'm wanted for. But regardless of anything, I deserve my sentences when I get caught in England. But so until then, I can't go back to England. Even though my baby's mum, and my other baby's mum has asked me to go back because they want me back home. But I can't. But anyway, putting that aside, my baby's mum, the one who got the kid, who's having the 2 kids. So, she's saying to me, look, I'll bring the babies over whenever you want, blah, blah, blah. But she's a good woman to have had a kid too, do you know what I mean? I'm having 2 kids soon. But it's I just need to just keep moving forward, and that's all I'm doing. That's all you can do in life. I'm just trying to do. But now, I'll be honest with you, I don't commit crime no more. And that's not through me being scared at all. It's just I've now made that decision in my life that I should be dead. I genuinely should be dead, but I'm not. So my only thing is this. My life is surrounded by the fact that I've got my son and my 2 daughters who are going to be born in a couple of weeks. And then I've got me dog. Now, I've got to go to Africa in 8 weeks' time, 4 weeks' time, even though I'm sick. But I need you to go back to Sierra Leone to be at the same place where my dog is, so I can be there with my dog.
That will happen, Sam. Maybe not, next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but that will happen. Yeah, once you're strong enough.
It's got to happen before 4 weeks, because she's going to be giving birth in 5 weeks, so I need to be back in Africa, just so I can be with my dog at the same time that she's giving birth. So I'm going to be live speaking to my baby's mum just me here and the babies,
Yeah.
but next to my dog, because my babies would never be born if it wasn't for my dog. And those people who don't understand about dogs won't understand, but my dog is the reason why my 2 babies are born.
Yeah.
That's why one of my babies is named after my dog.
Absolutely. But you still want to take little steps, do you know what I mean, until you're like fully recovered. You know, baby steps, you know, just keep moving forward.
Yeah, I am. But the thing is, I'm going to still take soft spots, but at the same time, I've got to be in Africa in 4 weeks' time. Now, it's a mad situation what I'm in, because I'm putting myself at risk, but at the same time,
Yeah.
my dog is the reason why my babies are alive.
Yeah, but
So
Sam, your dog is with you always, wherever you are. Your dog's there.
I know, but I've got a hair here. Hair's with me all the time. I've got a hair there. Like, I have a hair with me all the time. 1 second. There's a hair there. It's always in this. So, my dog. So that's what I'm saying to you. But
That's what I'm saying. Your dog's there with you wherever you go.
yeah, but I just feel like I need to be there with her. Like, I'm only going to go there just for like a day or two to Africa, be with my dog at the same time that my babies are being born. Just because I can't actually be physically there with my babies, but I can with my dog. And it sounds stupid to some people, they won't understand it, but 1 second, sorry.
It's okay. Just take your time. It's fine.
Like my dog saved my life in exactly the same way I saved theirs, but yeah, so as I said, my babies wouldn't be born if it wasn't for my dog. So I've got to get to Africa within 4 weeks. So I will get there. That's my goal. Even though the doctors have said I can't leave Africa, Scotland or wherever am I? I'm not in Scotland. I'm wherever I am here in Spain, but I will get to Africa. That's my plan. That's my goal.
Yeah,
To get
and you've got to
there.
have goals, and that's important. You've got to have goals. Write your goals down. This is what I'm going to do. But you just, take your time. But honestly, you look amazing considering what's happened, and I think you'll get there in no time.
Yeah, I'm trying. That's why I'm trying to. I need to get to Africa with my dog, just so we can sit there together and watch my babies being born. Because I do believe it's because of my dog why my babies are born, and I genuinely believe that. And that's why I feel like I owe this last bit of respect to my dog to be there.
Yeah, she was lovely, wasn't she? She was lovely.
I've got a hair all over the place, but I want to go to it. And that was always my goal, to go back to her coffin whenever I have a baby born.
Yeah.
And now I've got it, and that's my goal, just to get back. Like, I will get back in time, but until then, I'm just trying to just. As I said, I don't.
You need to rest more, though, Sam. If you rest more, and you can do it, but you've got to take baby steps. You don't want to rush into it either. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I chill over day and that, and then like a few lads are coming over now. Just got a flight over. So they're gonna come and meet me. My brother's come over first. I've seen my brother in 7 years. Because I haven't spoken to him for 7 years. But then he come over the other day. He's been over twice. Because obviously he wasn't too sure I was going to live or die. Yeah, so, but my mate just come over now, so I think he's on his way here in about half an hour or something, so I'll see him, a couple of them.
Yeah.
And then I'll have a quiet night then.
Yeah. And don't forget, Sam, your meds at 8. People are saying to me, you got your meds at 8.
Oh, yeah, what time is it now?
It's 8 o'clock.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock now.
I'll let you go, Sam, and just request me whenever you want, okay?
Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah, big up. And listen, like I said, Faithy is always with you.
Yeah, definitely right there.
All right then, take care, and I'll speak to you again soon, Sam. Yeah, and keep positive. Yeah. Oh, and I forgot one more thing. So, I don't know if you remember, you owe me a uni.
Do I what for?
You owe me a uni.
Oh, do I? What was that for? What was that for? Do I? Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm about to send that to you then as well.
All right, I'll see you later, yeah? Right,
I'll
bye.
send you one anyway.
See you
Later.
later, Sam. There you go. Yeah. Was he taking his meds? He was, wasn't he? Yeah, sad to see, isn't it? Because we see him in a different way, don't we? We have seen him in a different way. Is it 9 o'clock over there? Oh shit! I told him to take his meds. You said 8 o'clock. No, the doctors give them his meds. Was he? What was it? No, he's having a cup of tea. His doctors will give him his meds when he's ready for the meds. They won't just put them there. It's 9 o'clock there, so he must have already taken his meds. Yeah. Oh, now you give me anxiety. He didn't have his meds there. They wouldn't give them. I don't know. It's in Spain. What? Can you go and tell him that it's 9 o'clock over there then? He's had them already? Okay. Please don't give me anxiety, guys. I don't want to yell, confuse them. I didn't know it was 9 o'clock because it's Spain, isn't it? But doctors don't just leave meds on the table. The doctors will give you the meds. The nurses will give you the meds when you need the meds. Because obviously he's got, with his head. So they'll give it to him when he needs to take it. You reminded him. Oh, okay. Yeah, the nurse. That's what I mean. Sorry, the nurse. Yeah. This person's requested me over and over. Oh, yeah, it's sad to see, man. I didn't want to talk to him too much because I don't know, he needs to rest in it, Did you start to remember me? Oh, big up, Sam. No, I don't think he should stay off the app. I think this is his way of speaking to people, communication. And I think he puts it on sub only anyway, so which is the best thing to do. So there's no trolls. Remember my name, yeah. Sad that, he's getting upset, You know what? Thank God for TikTok, though, when you're in hospital, yeah? Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? It's always more sad when you see a man getting upset, Yeah, I didn't want to speak to him too long, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want to upset him. I don't know. Sometimes it's good to have a good cry, though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Because he got upset a few times talking on it, and I didn't really want to put him through that. Although, it's nice to have a bit of a cry and gets out your system, innit? You know what I mean? Makes you feel a little bit better. He needs rest. Listen, he's resting. I mean, there's nothing wrong with talking, You need that. He'll know when he wants to rest. He needs that communication for his sanity, I honestly think he's amazing. He's done amazing. I really have. I think he's a goddamn miracle. You know what I mean? The fact that he's in a coma, and, there's a slight slur there, but that'll probably get better over time. He needs to talk. The more he talks, the more his speech gets better. Yeah, social media is a big part of his life, yeah. Sometimes it's just nice to listen, do you know what I mean? Because, you know, you sit in hospital, oh, just no communication, and it's the worst. Oh, here's Diana. Hi, Diana.
And
Sad, isn't it?
yeah.
You
That
know
was
what,
all right. I
guys?
think that's what he wants. I think he just wants to talk, don't he?
Yeah, you know what? I think, right, we should turn this around and you know, people are saying, oh, it's sad, sad, sad. It's all doom and gloom, innit? I don't know if I'd want to hear that if I'm in hospital. You know, isn't it sad what's happened to him? Isn't it sad? Isn't it sad? But that's not being positive.
You need to
You know
look
what I
at
mean?
the way that he's
I think what
looking
people,
at it. You need to look at the way that he's looking at it, that he's happy that he's got a second chance of life.
Yeah.
And look in the box. I know you was friends yesterday, but I don't know if you're
What
friends
is it?
today.
It's Corey Wild. I know it's what's to say.
An apology now.
Sorry?
Can I have an apology now?
What for?
For you calling me a cloud chaser earlier, saying I was using him for gifts because I wasn't.
Who were the same?
Yeah, because I wasn't.
No, I didn't. I said you was fake. Someone just messaged. Who said just messaged me?
Oh no, I'm not fake. Not fake at all.
Oh, what do you want, Corey? I can't be bothered with you today. Go away. I've already said, you know, that's what I was saying, yeah. I don't think, well, sorry, did I see Jojo in the box? I thought.
I put Jojo in and I forgot that she don't like him.
Oh, then I just think people should stop going about that. It's so sad. Yeah, it's so sad. Yeah, we know it's so sad, but I think people should stop saying it. Do you know what I mean? It's about being positive, and it's Sam Walker. Sam Walker needs to get back on his feet and move forward. You know what I mean? And think of the future. You know what I mean?
I think he just really wants to be there as well, don't he, for the birth of his baby.
What I'm saying is, people, it's doom and gloom. I just think if I was a patient and I was in hospital and people saying, oh, how sad it is, you know, and don't get me wrong, I've said it as well, you know, it's not something I want to hear. What's sad about it? I'm okay, I'm alive, you know, let's move forward, get back, you know, back on his feet, yeah, baby steps, you can't do too much, obviously, you know what I mean, and get on with it. I know that sounds harsh to hear, but get on with it as in, listen, you're alive, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's just been such a big shock to so many people, Angie.
Yeah. I just
You
think
know.
people should be a bit positive now. You know,
I think they are in his chat, they're very positive with him and stuff, but I think it has just been a very big shock for a whole load of people, you know.
yeah, I think it's a sympathy bit. You know I wouldn't want all that kind of sympathy. I think I'd be like positive. You can do this. You can do this. Yes,
He's woken up. He's woken up from his coma. He has. That was a big fight there.
I think it's mentality. That mentality you got to have. You listen. You know you just got to. You can move on. Let's go, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? But just baby steps. Let's not rush into it. But we can.
I think he's personally. I think he is trying to rush himself too much. But I'm
But
sure.
the last thing.
I'm sure
the
his
last
body
thing-
at some point will bring him back. You know.
Yeah,
That's
the last thing I'd want is sympathy. I'm not going to lie.
No, I know.
So
I
I
just
think we should stop kind of having that sympathy where it's kind of a little bit doom and gloom, sad. You know, we know it's sad, but let's get them better and move forward, isn't it?
And he will. Every day he's going to get stronger.
Yeah.
So
yeah, think of the positives of both of his.
Yeah. He's got his babies coming. You know, it's all lovely, those things that are coming to him. So, you know, it is wonderful for him and Holly.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's looking forward to the
new start of the family, isn't it? New start of the little family sort of thing. 2 of them as well. Oh my word!
I mean, you know, because he's getting upset a little bit and things because obviously he's, you know, it's realization that you know he could have died and things, and you know, you've got to feel that way for a while, but it's shocking.
Shock.
And Ghost is going to see him. Oh, well, that'll be good. I think he needs people there. If I could get on a plane, I mean, he doesn't really know me personally, really. He probably wouldn't want to see me. I'd probably, you know what I mean? But however, if I did know him in that way, and I could fly, I'd go and see him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
His brother's there. Oh, that's really good. I just wanted him to get back on his feet and just get the old Sam back.
Yeah.
Well, not, when I say old Sam, obviously he's making changes to his life, but, and he can do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Someone's going on the Discord, 1 sec, sorry.
Right. Are you in the Discord, Ziana?
Yeah, but I don't really know. I'm only in there so I can message people, not so I can.
Oh, right.
Group chat. I can't keep up. It goes too fast.
I know. It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I was there the first night. After that, I thought I am not reading 160 something messages to catch up.
Yeah, it's wild.
I did join him in a battle, Janine. Did you talk about Sam Walker? I did. He was just talking about what happened and things, He needs time. And I think he needs to get that out of the system as well and talk about it as much as he wants to talk about it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's probably, he needs to, oh my God, it's probably not real to him at this moment,
No, it won't be.
Yeah.
Is everything all right in the Discord, Andrew?
Yeah, it's fine. I think it was shared into Luke's Discord. I mean, I don't know if we can boot them because we don't know who they are. That's the problem. I mean, I have made it public at the end of the day. Yeah.
Thing is, it's your responsibility what people read.
It's
Just
up
like
to
it isn't
Angel's
your
block,
responsibility.
and we definitely can't
Right.
unblock off a different account from this account. Someone's just said, do me a favour and unblock me on Angie's other account. We can't do that.
Let me just check because someone said he's up. Sam Walker's upset.
Guilty for my own offences. Towards me, I feel well. 2 little babies. When they're here, and it's like,
Beautiful being as well. Holly's beautiful and he's good looking, so they'll be beautiful
I
babies.
know I'm fully capable and suitable to do anything. It's born babies, and it's like, babies want to sleep, and the babies want to drink, and there's no things there.
Thanks, Miles.
Give this to them, you just need to know.
I'm not going to turn up because obviously he's upset, Sam. I just wanted to see if he was alright. Obviously he's not okay, but...
He's going to be though, Andre. He's going to feel like this. This is natural. If he wasn't feeling like this, there'd be something wrong. It's natural.
Yeah, it's showing that his emotions are still working, and that's nice to see as well, isn't it?
If he keeps it all inside, then you know what happens. He's got to let it out.
Yeah, that's true, yeah, because it's...
If you bottle it inside, Ange, what you can get like.
It's showing that his feelings are working and he's not just blank inside, it's actually hurting because he's crying, do you know what I mean?
I think everybody would feel the same, you know what I mean? If you've been in that.
Emotions there.
Yeah, it is normal to, I suppose, to feel that.
All we can do as a collective amount of people is support him the best way we can, listen to him and, try and help him.
Yeah. What account am I on? I'm on the wrong account, am I?
He's had a lot of good support in there, Andrea. He's had a lot of people in there every time he's come live. A lot of people are there for him.
See, someone just said, yeah, that's true. I'm known from antidepressants and I wish I could cry.
Well, yeah.
And it just numbs your feelings, don't it? So it stops you having emotions.
Yeah, it does, yeah. They are good in one way, say Anna, but they do numb you. I will agree on that one.
Morphine will make him emotional as well.
Yeah, it's painkillers, they make you feel funny anyway in the first place.
He said when you left you had a good heart.
Well, you have a good heart, Andrew, yes, you have. We all know that. What's he on? Tramadol? Oh gosh. I must admit, after the traumatic birth I had with Joshua, all I did afterwards was cry. Because I couldn't quite believe what had happened. To be perfectly honest with you, it is natural.
Yeah.
He's had a big op as well. It's scary. Anyway, what have you been up to, Z? Have you been up to anything?
Just been chilling, watching Ange. I was howling yesterday at World War III when she was going on. You want to see my cans? You picked out your can basket and it had packets of pasta. One in the comments like, how are you going to cook that, Ange?
Best to be prepared than not to be, Angie.
Yeah, I was
What you've got to think. Get tins, somebody's put. Oh, dear Ange.
I thought as if she's stocked up there.
And she said, I'm going to be up all night sorting it all out. What?
No, then she was going, 2026 this one. That's how long they're going to stay there till if things don't go into.
Yeah.
You'll have to go and give them to the food banker.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
He was asking everyone what they needed. Actually, don't tell them because they'll come and buy it.
Yeah, we won't be able to find it.
Oh, dear.
And then you was wanting to buy all your stuff and everyone was telling you go Puff. And everyone was voting Iceland in the comments. I was thinking you used Iceland before Iceland, Ange.
Yes. Give them out at Christmas, somebody's put.
Yeah, I could do a Christmas hamper.
Christmas hamper.
Hello.
Who's that?
Hello,
Give them
Tizza.
out at Christmas, somebody's
Tizza.
Hello.
Emptying.
Hello, Tezza. I thought you
I was just going through.
Give him a wave.
Hi, Tezza.
Hey, I thought you was on the phone to Angela.
Yeah, the way I thought you were going to put the iPad to your ear like you normally do, Angie.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we like Tezza here. I'm sick.
Yes, Raven Smile. Andrew, request Sam again. He needs a Raven Smile. Chat with Simmers.
Chat, what is going on? Oh.
Yeah. You got to expect him to be like that.
Oh, thank you, Carl. If he wasn't being, I'd be quite worried. You know what I mean? Ghost will be there. Oh, that's good then. He'll be pleased to see him.
Yeah, anybody having to have the conversations that he's having at the minute, you are going to be all over the place, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm
I
back.
think his main concern is wanting to be his birth. But he hasn't got a choice, has he? So he's having to say that he wants to go to Africa.
Yeah, I think he's confused. I don't know if it happened in Africa.
No, he was saying America earlier as well. So I think he's which is understandable end of the day.
I mean, he could have unless he got a boat over or something. I don't know.
Only takes an hour to get to Africa from Spain, you know.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then there's a
I
problem.
didn't know that, but my mum's there, and she was like, "Oh, we're only an hour away from Africa. We're going over."
Oh. Oh, yeah. But it's understandable to have some confusion, isn't it? When you wake up from it. So I know has he got head injury?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they said he's got injury, is he?
Yeah.
Not head injury, I mean brain injury.
When the doctor pulled some out earlier, he was saying to him.
What was he saying?
I don't know. EQ was there at the time. EQ spoke to him something about it. Went into
splintering or something.
Yeah, something like that, Sienna. I don't really want to repeat it in case I'm getting it wrong.
I think even though they've maybe, I don't want to say it wrong, even though they've put his skull back together, I think he might still have some splinters, which is hairline fractures are worse than breaks sometimes, aren't they? And more painful.
The bone in the head.
Half his skull is gone as well.
Oh, you can tell his head's a different.
The skull was in his.
Got a head into the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the doctor told him to take it. He'd have to take it easy. But I mean, us knowing what Sam's like, you know, he doesn't want to take things easy, does he? Because he wants to get.
But once the small bits have gone into the brain, but once his swelling's gone down, they could loosen out. They might just be there because it's swelled so bad. Fingers crossed. Think positive like that, innit?
Yeah, but if he has another surgery, then can they take that out?
Oh, Dave's on with him, somebody's saying.
Oh, bloody hell.
Dave on with him, Andrew.
Huh?
Is Dave on with him, Andrew? Because people are saying that.
Oh, is he?
That's what they're saying in the chat. Somebody's message Dave to try. Bless him. He'll have to protect himself. Do you know, Ziana, all I was worried about yesterday was whether I was going to get on my holiday or not.
Because everything's being
You know what? It puts things into perspective, I think, you know, with what happened to Sam, I think. So is that what you're talking about, or have we changed it?
No, I was just saying all I was worried yesterday about was if I could get on holiday or not.
Oh, right. It does put...
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does put things into perspective, I think, you know, when something like this happens, you know, it kind of puts like, why am I moaning about something so petty? I mean, you know, you're always going to moan about something, and obviously you can't look at life like that and say, well, someone's worst off. We just don't look at life like that. However, it does put things into perspective that we do moan at petty things, you know, and, you know, one day we could be all sitting here talking, and this could happen to anyone, you know what I mean? What happened to Sam, you know, maybe not the same kind of scenario, but, you know, anything else, you just don't know. And I suppose life is too short. You know, I could have a fall, you could have a fall, and, you know, bloody something, do you know what I mean? And, you know, that could be devastating. And I think it's just, you know, life is too short. But then at the same time, we can't look at life like that either, because, you know, it's not, you know, there's always going to be a bit of drama or arguments that people are going to have, or always going to moan about the weather or something so petty in our life, you know. Because that is life, isn't it? And
it is, yeah.
We never look at, well, someone's worst off, someone's in hospital right now, someone's been diagnosed for something, and, you know, we don't like. And I think with Sam, it's just hard to see Sam that way because, you know, because of what it's Sam, isn't it? Sam Walker, and, you know, that a tough guy, you know. So when we see him upset, crying like that, it pulls at our heartstrings even more because he's quite a tough guy, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you're weak or anything to get upset, don't get me wrong. But it does pull on our heartstrings even more, you know.
You know, like my dad, when I saw him cry, he's very what's that word? Alpha male. I don't know if that's the right word to use, really. You know, to see him cry, I thought I've never seen him cry before, and I think it's the same. So yeah, it does affect you even more when you see that with Sam. You know.
And then you see all the pettiness on here over little things, Angie, and it does put it into perspective. You know what I mean? It does.
Yeah.
You know,
And it is hard because he does remind me of my dad as a younger guy. Obviously not with the charges he's got, but it does. You know what I mean? And it's really sad because it just brings back kind of little memories of when my dad was in hospital crying. And sorry, I don't want to make it about me, but I'm just saying that it's just hard to see when a man does cry. And it's a lot harder because and it shouldn't be that way, really, should it? Because men should feel they can open up and be emotional and things.
Yeah, and this is why half the things happen to males in the first place, because society make them out that they can't show emotions. They've got to be this hard man.
Yeah, and I think people need to remember if he does go live, and like someone said in the comments, if he gets angry, that's his healing process, and he's gonna get angry, upset. He's gonna have all these emotions, but imagine he's depressed. But the worst thing in depression is not having the emotion. That's the worst kind of depression, not having that emotion. And I think it's good that he does have that emotion, because crying is a release, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, when you have really no hope, you just don't have any emotion in you. Yeah, and I didn't want to. I mean, listen, I didn't want to say too much to him because I didn't really want to say the wrong thing because he is confused. I just wanted to listen to what he had to say, really. Do you know what I mean? And it was sad him getting upset, over Faithy, and and he's right that Faithy did, save his life. He saved her life, Just to a degree, they saved each other, and
so many people, Angie. It has upset a lot of people seeing him like that, and we know he's going to
I can't say he's broken, but yeah, he's broken. But it is understandable because of what he's gone through. He's going to feel that way when he gets. I think the thing is when he gets out of hospital, because he's in hospital. Yeah, hospital does that to you, right? You have no communication of the outside world. You're bored. You don't know what to do with yourself. You've got too much time to think. When he gets out of hospital, and gets back home, I think that's when the healing's going to start. I think.
Yeah.
That's when it's going to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's early days, You've got to
he'll have the babies, that'll distract him, and all the little happiness that what babies come along with end of the day.
Yeah, and someone said he's depressed. Yeah, of course, you would be just depressed. Once he gets home and he can go to restaurants and go for a nice walk and things, that will help his mental health. Getting out there, not being in that hospital. But I can guarantee this. I don't want to bring it back to me, but I'm only just going by my experience. My dad, he what he cried about being in hospital. He just had to get out.
Yeah.
And once he got out, he was a different person.
Yeah.
That's when his healing started. And I think the same with Sam. But he has made incredible progress. Incredible, already, because you wouldn't have thought I know he's got a bit of a slurred speech and that, and he does get confused, but for someone that's been in a coma that has had that brain injury, that's got that, he does talk a lot of sense. He knows the dog Africa. He knows some people. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're all good signs at this stage. They are really good.
Yeah, I think he could make a really good progress. I really do. I think you could get back to pretty much, the 90% healing.
Maybe Beverly's will be back as well.
Yeah, maybe even more, considering it's only been 5 weeks, has it?
Yeah, 5 weeks or 6 weeks.
Every day he'll get stronger. Bless him, he will.
Yeah. Is it what's that? His left side, so it's his short-term memory. Is it? Oh, is that what the doctor said to him? Short-term memory. About how he's going to help Holly and the twins. And he will, absolutely. You know what I mean? He will. Yeah, 3 weeks. 3 weeks has been off TikTok. Oh my gosh, he's crying on. Is he? Oh, this is breaking, isn't it? But you know what?
All the
I've gotta
money in the
say,
world can't fix being a father, so you being a father means more to Holly than any money in that world.
but you know what though? Even though he's crying, he's crying online. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing, because that's him releasing, and it's he's got all that emotion in him, which is good. I think it's worse, like I said, not having that, letting it all out. Absolutely. Dave was with him for a bit. Yeah, he's got a PTSD, yeah, but he needs to have therapy as well. But like I said, I don't want to say too much to him because, he's a bit confused in it. He's got a huge community of support. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I just, with the thing with TikTok, and I know it goes sub only, which is good, is the trolls. You know what I mean? You don't want to be reading the trolls and getting upset and feeling, you know what I mean? So we will block any trolls that come in here, guys. Any hateful comment videos, report them, please. If you don't mind, just report them. Don't send them to me because I won't be playing them either, obviously.
No.
Because I know, unfortunately, a couple of people have said some horrible things already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what always happens, Angie, isn't it? They just can't wait, can they?
And you know what? Don't send so many videos, guys. Don't even send any
You
videos.
don't need. No, nobody needs to see that. Nobody.
No, don't even send any. Just don't. Yeah.
Just report anything that's really nasty, guys. It's awful.
Yeah, I know. I feel really sad for them as well.
Yeah, I think it's made everybody. Well, I think everybody's shocked. I'll be honest with you. I was shocked.
Yeah, but you know what? It's a little dog as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brought everything back to the forefront, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I'm getting upset now. He's a strong man. Yeah, absolutely. Bloody, he's a fire. Yeah. God, it's just horrible seeing it. You know what I mean? When you see someone like that, you hear about people in hospital and things, having surgery or whatever, but you don't see them. But when you see someone upset, crying, you know what I mean? And what they've gone through is heartbreaking, isn't it?
Is he still on with Dave, or is he on his own, everyone?
What?
Yeah. Is he? Oh, I don't know what to do or say. You wish you could.
We're going to mute it, though, because we're not going to give it attention.
Yeah, I'm not going to. What? The other message?
Oh, wow, that was just put in capitals.
Yeah.
On his own.
Are we showing it that? Oh, his dog. I'm not going to cam to it because he doesn't like that, but I'm just going to do a little Faithy. He's showing his dog. He's like me when it comes to dogs. I look at it running.
This dog is the reason why I've got 2 daughters on the way. That's the truth. The only reason I have 2 daughters.
Oh, he's paused. He's paused.
While he's paused, go and request him, Ange.
I don't want to request him again, Diana, because because I don't want him to feel that he's, the reason why I don't want him to feel like if he forgets something or forgets my name or that he might get a bit frustrated, You know what I mean? And I think he just likes sometimes talking to his chat and.
No, he just forgot Dave's name and he was like, I bet you lot think I'm
his friends
effing
are
mad.
nearly there as well, yeah. He might get frustrated, having to, do you know what I mean? To talk chat and all that.
The more he sees you, the more he remembers.
Oh, wait until he's ready.
Just look. Human with 2 daughters compared to this. My dog. Look at this.
You know what? He's got so much to look forward to, and he needs to keep reminding himself that, you know. Yeah, honestly, he's got so much more than what most has.
Yeah, he needs rest, but you can tell he just wants to talk, don't he?
When them babies come, that'll, you know, that'll distract him, Angie, as we all know. Babies, you know, he's got lots to look forward to.
All I wanted to do, yeah, is look at this as one.
He'll be getting tired as well, you know, he'll be getting tired as well.
Yeah,
And that's why.
I'm glad he remembers Faithy, you
Yeah.
know, and that. So that's good. He remembers you know, remembers a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Considering.
I bet Ghost will give him a big hug when he sees him, and you know.
He needs TikTok for communication.
Yeah.
I know he remembers me. That's amazing.
You've got to ask yourself the question: how does that work?
He really did love that dog, eh? Faithy.
Look, you can see it's a human first, and it goes into a dog. How is that possible? Look.
I sent him a message, you know, do you want to hear what I said? Do you want to not hear? Do you want to see what, wait a minute. This message, you know what I'm like, for God's sake. I went, oh, for God's sake, message here I sent. What did I send it on this one? I sent it on another one. Oh, I didn't see that message there. I just said basically, Sam, when you go outside, make sure that the sun don't hit the scar. Put sun lotion on your scar as well as the cat, because you know you don't want to get it burnt. And then I was like, and when you're inside, make sure you take the cap off because you don't want to get it infected. I was going, make sure this, make sure that. And he read that because he said about his cap, didn't he? I think he read it because he said about his cap.
Aww.
Yeah. They told him the same thing. No lotion while healing. Well, no, he needs to ask the doctor because usually the sunscreen's usually okay to put on there. I had surgery on my head and they told me to put Vaseline on it because the problem was it kept scabbing over because it wasn't healing. So it kept scabbing over. My hair kept getting caught. It was only like a birthmark I'd removed. And then she's told me to put Vaseline. I think she told me to put Vaseline on it.
With Vaseline, you would have fried.
What?
Vaseline.
No, it was. I can't remember. No, I put sun lotion on it anyway.
Yeah.
It might not have been Vaseline, but what did she say?
After some.
Yeah, Vaseline. She told me to put Vaseline on it because it kept scabbing over. It wasn't healing. Not from the. No, she wasn't saying about the sun. She wasn't saying put it on with the sun. She was saying put Vaseline on it because it kept scabbing over. So I had to keep moisturising it.
I don't go out in the sun in Vaseline. You're cooking yourself.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was. What was it? Was it Vaseline or no?
Food cream.
No, I think it was an antibiotic cream. Actually, I put on it. When did she tell me to put Vaseline? When did I ever use Vaseline on that?
Savlon.
Oh no, that's a wound. Sorry, Vaseline was on a wound. Yeah, sorry, mascara. Sorry, I do apologise. Mascara was but I did put sunscreen on it because I didn't want to get it burnt. I put on. Oh, maybe you should tell him not to do that then. If I don't know, the doctor would tell him though, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh shit! Maybe I shouldn't have told him to put sunscreen on the scar because that's
sunscreen's a good idea because then it blocks and protects it from the sun.
Well, no, when his staples out. I mean, when he goes out.
Yeah.
You're right, Angie. My husband has had an op and was told to put Vaseline on it. I don't know. I can't delete my message now. Stop causing me anxiety. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. What's that noise? Babalush wants to come in. He's outside.
Yeah, it's a good barrier for infection. That's probably more Vaseline.
This door's annoying. Got a head sink. Come on, Babalusha, in. Oh my goodness. Come on then. Sorry I left you out so long. Sorry, Papa. Poor little Papa. Poor Papa, out all that time.
Sounds like that to have to
Huh?
use Vaseline or anything. Do you know, like you're saying, look, you know this knowledge of you got to use the Vaseline to, but everyone else is saying it as well. They're saying it helps it to protect it from infection.
Yeah. Yeah, because mine kept scabbing over, you see, and because it kept scabbing over, I had to put, that's what I put on, I think.
Moistures and protects the wound and seals it.
That's it, yeah. But I said to him sunscreen. I don't know if that, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they told me to put that on, but now I can't remember. I was just trying to help.
Yeah, no, if you've had
come on, you're hungry, I'm just giving some
obviously
food.
at the knowledge, ain't you? But I've never broke a bone. Touch wood. Touch wood.
I have see. I broke my wrist when I was 14 and broke my ankle 2 years ago.
Yeah, I thought I broke my wrist the other week when I fell on it, but it's all right.
Oh,
I feel,
my brain's worse
I
than
don't
a
know Sam personally, right? Obviously. But I just feel really sad for him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we all are. It has upset a lot of people, I know
just
that.
feel, I hope he's going to be alright, like, you know?
He will, he's got a lot of good people around him.
Yeah.
I know, for Mama, I know what you
Just,
mean.
I don't know, just, I don't know. Yeah. Just get some food time, once it.
I'm not having none of that
Yeah,
here.
Bubs. So you waited so long for your dinner. Here.
Did you see that scene?
Yeah.
The comments.
No, you don't need to.
Did you see what somebody
Oh
just
yeah, let's
put?
not advertise it.
My dad eats old food. It's not old, it's only from this afternoon, but however he's eating it. I'm just going to tell you.
People are SACK. I'm not. I would have said it if I was going to talk about it, wouldn't I? Here we go again. God almighty.
Right. Sorry guys, I had to go to the toilet. Right, what was he talking about? Shall I see if there's any other videos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's in the box?
Have you seen Miss B today?
Shall I see what else we got?
And has Miss B been in today?
No. Why?
I hope she's all right.
Why? What's happened?
Well, no, because the C one wasn't very nice to her yesterday, was he?
Oh, she upset?
I don't know. That's why I'm just asking, has she been in? Because it's unusual. It's unusual that she hasn't been in, love. I might drop her a message later. Make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
Because he's not nice at the best of times, is he?
Yeah. Let's see what else we've got here. Right. Yeah. See when those gets there. What do you mean? Got another video of Sam. He clearly was so confused with her trying to get into it when Harley and some of them. What? Oh God, okay. Yes. Why is it?
If I put my address out there, who's to blame?
Just Nana says Julie should stop with deflect, take her and answer why she really gave Corey pills. Oh, go away, Just Nana. Someone that didn't want a platform now suddenly doing the FYP. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, sure.
Yes, all of us that she doesn't want to do that. Wants a platform. I already come in.
Do you know she sent me a few messages, don't you? She came on my live, I blocked her. Then she went on Queen Bee's live twittering, so she blocked
Desperate for
us.
content. She just not getting it.
Yeah, crazy man.
The blaster FYP, I blocked you once, you're staying blocked because God knows why you're recording this woman. She gets 11 viewers. I'm not even going to listen to her. The blaster FYP, I'm blocking her. Because I'm not, listen, if she's going to record this wibble, you know what I mean? I mean, the blaster FYP, I thought she was becoming a big FYP page while she's sitting there recording someone that gets 10 viewers. It's a little bit embarrassing for someone that wants to be a big FYP page. You're blocked. Out. Embarrassing. Guys, we are pinning, guys, FYP, guys. So if you do have an FYP page, and blocked, we will pin you. Irrelevant. Why is this FYP blaster screen recording irrelevant dribble? Someone that gets 11 viewers. That's embarrassing. I don't think I blocked her on my main account. Oh, yes, I did. Sam's a great actor. Who's Sam? Oh, Robbie. Out. Come on, stop. No, I have none of that. Sorry, guys. I didn't really mean to read that out because I wasn't thinking straight. Oh. They got blocked. 11 views, so that's not a lot. No, it's not, Sandra, exactly. I don't know why the FYP blaster would even bother. Irish Julie. Hi, Irish Julie.
Hello. Thank you for letting me in. It takes a long time when you're back, Angie, to get in.
Sorry. Well, I'm popular. What can I say?
You're so bloody popular. Anyway, Sam, like people are saying, oh, he's faking it, this and that. Like, I've never followed him. I've never been a supporter of him, but I work in a brain injury unit. And I can tell you firsthand, that man has a brain injury. And that man, when he's forgetting names and...
Oh, no, we know all that, yeah.
No, but people are saying he's like acting. You know, he's like pretending that he can't remember. He definitely can't. And I'm not his fan, or I don't follow him or anything like that, but I just thought it was a bit sickening when people were like, oh, he's pretending, he's making it up. No. Like, to look at him and watch him, you know that, like, that man is struggling to remember even a name. And I just thought that was very sad.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I think he'll get better, you know, it'll take time, you know. Yeah.
Somebody said Julie needs to go to obvious school.
Who?
Me. I need to go to obvious school, apparently.
Anyone else want the box, guys?
I love when you come into Angie's chat because her chat just annihilate you.
Oh yeah, they do.
You have to have thick skin, like.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
What else? What videos? Let me see what other videos there are.
Why is everybody else on mute?
Huh?
Wonders.
Oh, this is we've got the video of me and Sam. They put Sam goes live with Angie and discusses recent events. Big up Sam and she. Yeah, absolutely. What other videos we got? I'm seeing what other videos we got. What's this?
Oh, that girl.
Andrew Corey and talks on sex address and Pearl's address plus the Virgo van.
Ding. That girl that's saying
He's just criminalised
comments. Why don't you jump in the box?
himself by saying he's made threats. I must have been unconscious and I must have been pissed. Yeah, I must have, because I remember him making threats to a burger van, and I said, "Don't be stupid." And he turns around and goes, "I know, I'm not going to do anything, I'm just mad." But, however, he's saying he's made threats to a house. Wow, I don't know. Maybe you weren't on the phone call to me when you made those threats to a house, Corey. Maybe I was intoxicated. I didn't hear you. But you just criminalised yourself. The only person that's made the threats, Corey, is yourself then. Why did you ask for her address? Let's get... He's getting confused. He's got me mixed up with someone else. Of giving the address to Zach. Takeaways and to dox it further. To dox it further? What? To dox it to a psychopath? Did you dox it to No Face? Because he ended up going to his address, Pearl. What was your intent? I'm going to keep repeating that to you, Pearl, until you give us...
What is your intent to Lulu?
No, Corey, what was your intent for asking for the address? What was your intent? Ah! The only person that's going to get arrested, Corey, is yourself. For number one, you saying you made threats towards her. Number two, you asking for her address to go and do something to her house. You! Because even if I did send it, which... Even if I did for that reason, which I'm telling you I
Yeah,
did.
exactly. Thank you, Eternity. Now, I know a lot about the law. And the law, yeah, is he made the threats. He asked for the address.
He did.
Yeah, exactly.
Angie, I just want to address your comments for a second. So everybody in the comments is saying, kick her out, do this, do that, I'll do this, do that to her. Why don't you jump in the box and speak to me? Instead of sitting in the comments, writing shit, jump in and speak. No, it's not the Julie Show. How could it ever be the Julie Show? I'm just saying, like, I came in to say one thing and everybody else is being nasty. Do you know who I feel like right now? Elphaba. Because she was bullied. They want their keyboard warriors. Oh, I know that. I can't say that now. Bye. Angela.
I've got screenshots of the dates of her address on TikTok, her address on the internet. So you could have got it yourself. You are the one that's made those threats. Thank you. You. The only person that would get in trouble for threats is yourself.
Get you flowers. Can we get Judge Corey out? Unfortunately not. It itches my head.
And for you, Pearl, someone sent you my address because I never gave you my address, Pearl. So where did you?
Yeah. So, what Attorney said was very correct, right? Corey asked for the address. Corey made the threats. So that will be on Corey. So, yeah, definitely have him arrested.
Exactly. We love your rants, Angie.
Yeah.
Firing it out early, I was like, yes.
Even if I did give it to him, even if I did, it's all over the internet, all over TikTok. He could have got it himself anyway. Yeah. I didn't make the threats.
Exactly. It's the intention why he wanted it.
She showed it herself before when she showed a van. It's not hard to put 2 and 2 together and think, oh yeah, that must be a number.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly that. Right. Who else are we blocking today? Have we gone at the... Where's my notepad?
Oh, Frenchie Mob. That's a really awful thing to say.
Let me see who's here.
That's a really awful thing to say.
Right, I'm
Tell
seeing...
us to dox herself without even knowing that she was doxing herself, because she used to put the work people's thing at the background so people would even be able to find out where she worked. Weird.
God.
Does it look like I'm blocking anyone today?
I knew Angie's chat was savage, but I didn't think it was this bad.
Oh, yes. My chat.
They're saying
my speech.
I have a brain injury and everything. Oh, it's just not good. But I'm not here to piss anybody off, so
yeah. What else has been happening, guys? Anything else? Let's see what else is.
And I think Julian happy with the comments.
There's EQ on.
What's Sienna?
Crescent or card?
Julian happy with the comments.
I know the fucking.
She said she feels like Alpha Bar, Angela. If you're a dog, Angie would care, but you ain't Julie, so.
Okay, I feel
Maybe
like
tomorrow. Come back as a Labrador or something.
Jesus Christ, I feel like a dog neglected.
Try not to let it get to you. You know, you've got to just take everything with a pinch of salt sometimes, haven't you, Z?
Listen,
all sorts of bad.
Or going mental for some reason, and I don't even know. All I said was one thing. But they're like, block her. She's this, she's that. I'm like, why am I annoying you so much? Like,
don't worry about it, lovely.
I know. Like, I'll still go to bed the night the same, wake up the same, like.
Yeah.
Julie is looking for an argument. With who? Oh.
You know what? I'm watching Angie on TV. You're going to start laughing.
How do you do this every night?
24 hours in A&E. Outfit Angie. Tommy.
What is it?
Julie's on
Hey, it's on Channel 4.
Then just leave it.
On the
That's 24 hours in A&E, Ange.
I love it. I love all the gourmet.
It's gonna say, when it's Friday and Saturday, you get them all coming when they've been out, and then they're like, oh, I've got a cone stuck on my head. They're like silly ones.
So,
because I like the real life stuff. I don't like, you know, I'd like to see how it. Oh heck, maybe not. I won't say what that is, but yeah. Sorry, Angie. I just thought I'd let you know about that. Have you never watched 24 Hours in A&E? Oh, blimey!
That's brilliant.
Sit there, Ange, on gas and air, chatting rubbish. It's hilarious.
Hi guys.
Hi, Ava.
Hi.
I've just jumped up quickly. Sorry, Ange. Just to say, Jojo, can you just quickly read the message I sent you, please?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Thank you, darling. Are you okay, Ange?
Yeah, I'm good. Is it any gossip?
No. I would tell you. You was amazing with Sam.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Yeah.
I think he's suffering a lot of guilt from previous activities.
I feel so sorry for him. Like, it must be, like, so hard not to remember what you've done previously, but also, like, he's trying to remember, like, his girlfriend's name a lot, and it just, like, it's so sad.
His emotions, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Face of an angel. Hello, Ada. I haven't seen you for a while. Where have you been? I might come off for an hour actually and come back on. I'm back on at 10 minutes or 12. I'm gonna put
Thank you, Ange.
Yeah, you've been to Rome.